So I receive a lot of phone calls from people and they're just wanting some verbal advice, and I'm happy to do that. So the question that I get posed a lot is, how fast does mold grow? So here's the typical timeline that people discuss when they read literature or go to conferences. Natural occurring spores will germinate within 48 hours of elevated liquid or humidity. And that's why insurance companies want people to be on site within 6 hours of notice, is because everybody knows this 48-hour time clock has started. After 48 hours and you have that initial germination, you're going to have 9 days of growth if the moisture is sustained. You're going to have 9 days of growth. So 11 days from the time of the initial water release, 11 days after that, those colonies will be mature enough to create their own spores. And then you're going to get a logarithmic explosion. Now, there's a bunch of caveats to this, because different species, different genus, I shouldn't say species, but different genus, Aspergillus or Penicillium or Chitonium or Stachy, they require, all these different types require different moisture contents, and they have different growth rates. So when I say 11 days, you need to take that with a grain of salt, because we're not really talking about specific genus. We're talking about, in general terms, of a typical water damaged building. You have a broken pipe and everything goes on the floor and so on. There are always 4 that come out first: Aspergillus, Penicillium, Cladosporidium, Alternaria. These are the most common ones that come out first, and these are the kind of timeline that we're talking about. And the mycotoxins that these guys put out are pretty significant. Aspergillus and Penicillium, there's a long rabbit hole that we could talk about for the mycotoxins they produce and how they affect you. All right, so anyway, hope that helps about timeline. Bob Bennett, Farsight Management. It's better to use Farsight than